Pleased to meet you. This is Fixed and Folded, the knife review channel for the casual knife collector. I am Cody. Tommy is drinking from his water dish over there, and I'm going to be reviewing the Protech Mordax. So this is a ferrum forged design that is sold with Protech. This is a bit of a larger knife than the Protech Malibu, which is famous for having perfect button pivot action. And I haven't handled the Malibu. It's a bit small, a little bit small for me. But I have handled the Mordax. And yeah, this is as advertised as a premium action knife also. So this materials, we have aluminum with a, this one has its own pattern on it. You can also get smooth aluminum. And my favorite blade steel, 3CR12. Just kidding. This is Magna Cut with a DLC coating, diamond light coating on the blade. It's a bit of a flat color, and it matches the reflectivity of the handle. Handle thickness is medium. Blade stock thickness is medium. This is a full-size knife. You have an overall length of 8 inches. You have a blade length of 3.5 inches with a cutting edge of 3.25 inches. Total hand real estate, including the front choke-up point, we're looking at 5 inches. And then the main hand position, I'm going to guess 4 inches. It is 4 inches. So this is a blade shape, blade handle, knife size for sort of a one-size-fits-all size. Anything from medium to extra large glove size will fit this comfortably. There is no jimping on the top, and the only jimping on the bottom is on the flipper tab, which is, let me feel it, medium to coarse. If you go fine, medium, and coarse, this is between medium and coarse. Let's say medium. And you have a cutout for the finger in the main position and a cutout for the finger in the choke-up position. Very, very comfortable, but also good for preventing the finger with the flipper tab, providing a finger guard, prevents the hand from slipping forward during piercing. Hand comfort is excellent. The pocket clip, it's not a full deep carry, almost. Got the back of the handle sticking out a little bit, and it's not enough to get purchase on here. I like how the clip tapers. It goes thinner as you get to the bill, and the bill does not poke up. It goes flat at the top here. It curls over to go straight, which is really nice. The bill is a bit higher up than the spine here, but it's very comfortable. I mean, I can feel it a little bit, but it's not going to be a hot spot. And it gets buried in the crease of my palm here. And then on the left hand, my second finger goes over the valley. And so the position of the pocket clip for hand comfort is very good. With this design, Protech has, or Ferrum Forge, Protech has created a little flat under to break up the pattern just under the pocket clip, so that it's going to aid with being efficient for friction going in and out of the pocket. The weight feels just around, I'm going to say 4.3 ounces. We'll, might as well weigh that right now. Ooh, it's considered light. 3.8 ounces. That is nice and light. So this will be a pocket friend. This definitely passes my pocket test at 5 inches handle length. My front pockets are 5.5 inches. So there's some room, but it's also good enough size that I can quite easily reach into the pocket and grab it without using the clip. Fit and finish is amazing. The tolerances on everything are perfect. Blade came perfectly centered out of the box. This one, it says Protech USA. I'm gonna guess that means this is made in the USA. Blade shape, you have, I'm thinking this is a flat grind. You have a high saber grind, the spine, the grind starting here. So you have about 20% of blade stock, and then it starts to, the edge begins about 20% down. And that tapers right at the last quarter. You get a full flat from the quarter down, from the last quarter down. Everything has been smoothed for comfort, except for the edge and the tip. You even have a nice rounded spine. You have a very long unsharpened swedge that just the last maybe sixth of the blade there's no swedge, it just goes to full flat. And then you have a nice flat here on the blade that's not being sharpened down to in between the swedge and the edge. You've got a little swoop here design, and you have lots of space for sharpening. The cutting edge came even on both sides and slices receipt paper out of the box. The handle is very comfortable in reverse grip also. You can just rest your thumb on here. Very comfortable in main and very comfortable in choke up. You have flow through construction on the handle with, oh, that's cool. This is just handle slabs. This part is a back spacer built into the handle, which is nice, fancy. You have a pull through, 2 holes for the lanyard if you want to use one. Just a really well implemented design for all around EDC use. The action is great. The button, it's almost flush, even in the blade forward position, which is unusual for button locks. Normally it sticks out more. And then it's completely flush for the released position. If you're someone who likes to activate your buttons with the flat of your thumb, because normally they're more proud, you won't be able to operate this one. You need to use the tip of your thumb. just due to it's sitting so flush, and then the indent here around the button is not big enough to access with the flat. I'm pressing right now with the flat of my thumb and it won't go, but if I use the tip, then you can access the release. Left-handed, very easy. Just use the tip of your finger. You do not have reversible clip option for left-handers. So the good news is this is comfortable if you're left-handed. So it's still a viable option, and the button works great for left hand. I love this design subjectively. I think it's beautiful. It's between a gentleman folder and a tactical. It's like just a all-around balanced kind of multiple different types of people knife. You can definitely do medium duty tasks with this. Can you do heavy duty tasks with this? Yeah, you can. This is a MagnaCut blade, aluminum handle. It feels very secure, no left, right, up, down play. MagnaCut is currently my favorite steel. It's not the best steel, but it's a very well balanced steel. It has good toughness, 5 out of 10 edge detention, which is the same as D2, which is good, and 9.5 out of 10 stainlessness. So all around, very good premium steel. And you will have the toughness and the edge retention to do heavy duty tasks with this if you choose to. I love the shape of the blade where it's a bit of a drop point, and just a great balance of piercing shape, belly shape, and low, a little bit low. It's centered with the button, so you have as long as what's an example of a point that's up high? This point is up higher, so if you're going to be piercing stuff, you want to kind of flip it around and use that piercing angle here, where this is an example of a lower point where you just have really intuitive point control, because it's kind of at the center of the axis of your hand, so you don't have to twist it around to get use your point. It's just kind of right in the middle. And then this one is in between those. It's a nice drop point, so you can have good control over the point. So the button action is really smooth, and the detent from the button using the flipper is really satisfying. I'd call it a medium detent. It's very crispy. This is one of those knives that the action could be described as being crispy, snappy. Do a size comparison here. So, got medium-sized knife. I can fit all my fingers around it. I wear extra large gloves. Going to full-size knife. Overall length on this one, including the back, from the back of the hand position to forward, is a little bit longer, 1/4 of an inch longer than the paramilitary 2. And then this is another 1/4 of an inch longer than that. So you can see this is in the full-size category. I got this on bladezilla.ca. in Canada, in Calgary. It's the only place in Canada that I could find any Protechs that were available. Price was around $500, I want to say $520, all in tax and shipping. This was about $520. That's a high price, but this is a high quality knife. So great fit and finish, great design, multiple uses for this knife. You could do some wood work with this knife. It's not a good survival knife. It's just not long enough. You want something like 5 or 6 inch blade to be a survival knife, but you could do bush crafting with this knife. I think the blade shape is going to allow for that if you want. I love it. I love this knife. Definitely going to keep this. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. So that concludes my review of the Protech Mordax, designed by Ferrum Forge. Have a great day. I have a couple more knives to review, and I'll see you later.